Warning: the content of the video that you are about to watch pertains to the harvest of fur-bearing wildlife through the practice of ethical, sound wildlife management of modern-day trapping. If this bothers you, if it triggers you in any way, shape, or form, please leave this channel now. Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. Guys, what I got for you today is a little bit different. It's not anything that's real earth-shattering, but what it does is it will create more paws on the pan for you when it comes to the trench-style step-down dirt hole. We'll get things flipped around here and we'll get set up here and get it showed to you. All right, guys, that's basically all it is. I've cut the trench. Went ahead and I pre-dug this thing in for you so you can see. We cut our trench and we dug one dirt hole off this way and we got another dirt hole dug here, okay? Trap would go right back here at the back of the trench just like always, all right? Trap would always be set so that they come between the jaws and not over the jaws. We've got our sides really rough so that they don't want to stand up here. We've got some pretty high grass back here for our backing. Now, if I was to put this set in an actual, on a location, what I would do is I would put a fresh bait, a big chunk of fresh bait. Could be a muskrat, could be a chunk of beaver, could be a big chunk of ham off the back of a coyote, could be anything, something fresh, okay, in that hole there, along with a good commercial bait as well. Something like my Predator Buster, something like Bad Company, could be Texas Peg Leg, or it could even be Texas Canyon Breaks. Now, in this other hole, I would put a good call lure, something like, let's say, Wolfer Supreme number 1, Wolfer Supreme number 2, Fox River Call number 1, number 2, could be Lobo Call, could be Wolfer's Choice, anything like that. Then I would also use a big smear of either Gray Bandit, which is a coyote gland lure, or Montana Red, which is a red fox gland lure. Then a good shot of a good quality urine right there against the backing as well. This way you appeal to all age groups of coyotes as well as all social statuses, because not all coyotes are bold and daring. So you've got to appeal to everybody and everything when they come in like that. And those young coyotes are such terrible hunters, especially we're talking about early fall during the dispersal time. Those young coyotes are such terrible hunters that, and they may be a little spooky too, so they may not want to commit to a commercial bait or a commercial lure. But that fresh bait in there will key in on those type of coyotes. Now another one may come along, and the next pup may come along and may be really bold, and he may commit suicide over that commercial bait or that commercial lure. You don't know. This way though, even when the adults come in, you're still appealing to them as well. Now you can see I've left this little bit of grass right here between the two dirt holes. That's kind of an important deal. You need to leave that there if you can, okay, to keep them guided and to keep them where you want them back in here instead of up in there. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Now, if I were putting this set in for bobcats, I would have, multiple smells again. I would have something like Blackfoot in one hole, along with Whisker Twister, and in the other hole I might put High Plains Mesa, along with Cat Call, or even Thunderstruck, something of that sort. Again though, 4 or 5 different smells, feather them up really good, a good shot of a good quality lure or urine back there on the backing in between the two holes, doesn't hurt a thing. If you really want to take a lot of bobcats, that's a good way to do it right there. This set has a tremendous amount of eye appeal to them, and if you give them multiple smells, they can't hardly resist it. And this cuts down on a lot of misses because he's back and forth between the two holes. Now, you should catch him when he first steps in. Same with a coyote. You should catch him when he first steps in that trench. But just in case things get a little goofy on you, get a little wonky, and you miss him, he happens to pass over the trap, you've still got plenty of chances there at him because he's bouncing between the two holes. All right, guys, that's kind of it for today's video. I appreciate y'all tuning in to watch, and if you would please just hit that thumbs up for me. That's all I'm asking. Again, we'll be in Macon, Missouri at the Missouri Trappers Convention. We're going to head out down there in the morning sometime, so we'll be there tomorrow to set up, and then the convention actually starts on Friday and Saturday. I've got a demo Friday morning, I think. Don't quote me on this, but I think at 10 o'clock in the morning I've got a mink demo that I'm doing. So if y'all are in the area and can stop by, swing on by to see us. Once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.